It's a happy Monday here at Bells Beach for the 58th edition of the Rip Curl Pro. Exciting heat in the lineup now as we're still in the seeding round. You're watching T.Weston-Webb, M.Manuel, and M.Callaghan into the round of 16. Joe with Potts for the calls. We've got Tati already getting started on the back end. Just swinging it off the top and off the bottom. Not too much downtime, and she will light up the finish. That backhand attack has made her a lot of money in her career. Also got a runner-up bell last season against Gilmore. Ended up finishing 4th in the world.
Wave there for her, and this is Tatiana's opening ride. You heard Ronnie and Luke talk about the backhand surfing of Caroline Marks. This young lady's backhand is right up there with some of the best in the world. Just rapid fire. Once she gets that confidence going, kind of gets that quick start, doesn't she?
Now rolling in, we're going to watch M.Callaghan from Avoca Beach. M.Callaghan in motion. Attacking that section vertically. Coming around the corner, full swooping cutback. Macy finishes on her feet with that end section hack. Heat number 5 of the seeding round. Getting scores for Tati and M.Callaghan as M.Manuel will hold priority out the back. Waves out of the heat.
Yeah, well, wave selection very, very important, so take your time with it. You know, make sure you've got priority when the good ones come through. Macy milking this one. First wave of the heat. See how she's keeping that board moving rail to rail. It keeps those fins engaged. Keeps that free-flowing feeling. And Macy nailing this one all the way to the end.
Fun looking stretched out right here at Winky Pop for the Hawaiian. Full wrap. Real clean start. Snaps it off the lip. There's that wrap in the pocket for Manuel, and she'll hit it late. And she can pull it back together to hang on. Like her pace to start, and then really had to reach for the finishing move.
Experience out here at Winky Pop, and then let's have a look at Malia's ride. A little bit more energy than normal from M.Manuel. A little bit more power maybe. She's got that beautiful technique like Coco. Her timing's impeccable, and now she's starting to mix it up.
Waves on the way. Tati with priority. It's going to have a nice little roll in to set up the lip to hit, and just reaches over the section. Ends up incomplete. Priority to Callahan.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake there from Tatiana. Just sort of maybe wave selection not the best on that occasion.
Which has been a keeper score throughout the day today. The Australian starts swinging. Clean forehand hook. Back up to the top for that front side carve. Callahan on a roll so far on this wave. A lot of spray off that rail on the third decision, and hits it off the top for the finishing move. Just so much range with that rail line. Clean sweeping cutbacks and a solid front side hack to finish. We've seen a lot of M.Callaghan, but officially part of the Rookie of the Year race this year. Let's start with Macy's last wave.
Yeah, first couple of turns are beautiful. Wrapping that one back around right in front of Tatiana, and again you can see the pace of the wave. She's absolutely nailing it with the wave selection. So 3 big turns already on this wave, and then comes through the inside and finishes strong.
M.Callaghan comes from a great surfing family. Her father, Gabe Callahan, had one of the biggest waves ever ridden in Bell's competition in '81. This is T.Weston-Webb. Top turn arc, attacking that lip line again. She'll start speeding down the line. End section right there to hit nice and solid off the top. And Tati rides out clean. Already had the 6.0 before that. She already has a solid top 2 combo at the moment, Potts.
Yeah, that last one's going to be a big score, Joe. Even though the wave didn't look that good, I mean, it had a lot of white water from the wave before on it, so traditionally a lot harder to really lay your board into it, but she's so solid on the backhand. 3 big turns. I think that's going to be a great score.
This was Tati's. A lot of size on this one, Potts.
Yeah, definitely. Almost double the size of everything else so far this morning. Couple of big backside hooks, and this is where it gets a little tricky. So you've got to kind of keep that board floating on top of that white water and then crank it at the end, which she did. Showing solid technique there from Tatiana on her backhand. Big, deep bottom turn. Look at the body position. That upper body pivots, and then the board follows. Gets a lot of wind up on the backhand and then kicks that back foot out, just extending that back leg. A couple of nice turns there, and this is where it went kind of a little fat. So you've got to keep that board moving, keep that speed up, and arrive at this end section with that pace. Connects nicely, gets that board up and over the white water. That's going to be a good score for Tatiana.
In the ocean's definitely priority. Then I'm in the kitchen, and you can't get me out of the kitchen. So I'm either one of those places. So if you can't find me, I'm in the kitchen or in the ocean. So yeah.
Congratulations, and I can't wait to try those cookies.
Thank you so much, Pete. Brisa and Potts have a lot in common.
Yeah.
So cool to look back in history with Martin Potter as we watch a roll-in for Tatiana Weston-Webb. Clean connection off the lip, and she's out just a one maneuver snap, but you can tell she's firing at all cylinders. Joined the Sharp Eye Surfboard program, and her boards are looking incredible, as a lot of these fans have been here for the last 58 years. I met a couple of the older crew that said they haven't missed a bell. There's a couple of recent ones that we were talking to that were really just wanted to talk about Mick Fanning's send-off last year, one of the most memorable moments in Bell's history.
She needs to open up. It's a big score, 5.34. No holding back here.
Right here, all the waiting, Malia's thinking, has paid off as she rolls into a solid one. The Hawaiian setting up that first wrapping turn. Now Malia starting to jam down the line. Needs a 5.34. She blows the fins out, but can't hang on.
To me, she looked nervous from the get-go on that wave. Yeah, it's part of the game. That's what you want to do, you know, get the lead, get that priority situation and shut it down. Stick right next to your opponent. Eliminate any kind of opportunity that comes their way. And lack of waves for Malia, that was the downfall.
Tatiana Weston-Webb puts up one of the biggest totals of the day and flies into the round of 16.